Shabbat Shalom. Okay, parents, I want you to remember when your children were infants. And you could tell the difference from their cries to what their needs were. Oh, there were the hungry cries, there were the scared cries, there was, I need to be held cries, and then there were the boo-boo cries, when they got hurt. It's very important you understand that because we're going to apply it to our Jewish texts. In this week's Torah portion, the people bochim, they cry. But the question is, what are they crying? And the rabbinic commentators are trying to figure out if these are cries up to heaven, cries of fear, cries of concern. You see, they're in the desert alone, and they're facing obstacles to move forward, and they cry, doubting themselves, crying up to God for God's grace to deliver them, to bring them forward, God's concern. God can discern the types of cries that the Israelites made in order for them to move forward. In the Talmud, we also read of people who cry out in need. And it was important for the rabbis to understand what was at the essence of their cries. For those whose voice is not always heard in society, the minority, the children, the women, these voices need to be heard as real, and their cries have to be understood as heartfelt. For us as a society, this applies to how we live our lives, how we speak out on issues of conscience, how we speak up for people who are in need, how the most disenfranchised cry out for attention and for services. We have to hear. And we who are created in God's image have to discern what the needs are and meet them. Shabbat Shalom.